Okay, part 10. I'm just going to finish these last two traps here. What I'm going to do is make a room under here. Yeah, I will actually move. I will center these here. Where's that thing gone? Okay, so I'm just gonna use G-Man, because why not? Just a little room here for him to be in. So what's going to happen is he's going to come up. Dynamic prop. G-Man. There he is. What we'll do is we'll have him start idle. Default animation be idle. It's going to come up. So let's first let's see where are the boundaries going to be. Let's try that again. Is it going to be funny? Not sure why it's doing that. Come on. Well, I don't know quite why it's doing that, so let's use a different kind of indicator. I'm not going to waste time trying to sort that out. It's because it's on I know it's on a displacement. Make it as long as the track. The track will be the indicator. Okay, so G-Man. Let's make that no draw. Let's make a trap train. No pitch, no user control, passable. Trap 12. Train. So what this is going to do is we're going to have some brushes. Player clip brushes either side. So anyone in here gets stuck. Trap 12 brush. I'm hoping I can finish this without sort of getting a bit too burnt out. Okay. Yes, it's start disable. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so we're gonna want him to be okay. Trap 12 model parent. Trap 12 train. Now path track. I just want to get this, you know, over and done with. See, it isn't just about showing you, like, it isn't just about exactly how it's done. It's also about showing you the process of making it, like an idea of how long it takes to do stuff. It doesn't take as long as people think, but it still takes time. You know, it's not something you can really do in 5 minutes. I hope you all can appreciate why I'm doing it this way, to show you all how it works. I'm gonna raise that up a bit. So all he's gonna do is he's gonna come up, move, and then go back down. So he's gonna come up and pass trap 12 model. We're going to set his animation, set default animation to, so he's on idle, but he's on, I say we change it to walk all moderates. And then on this one, we're going to set it to be idle again. I'm gonna raise these slightly because I know it's gonna be like slightly off because of the stuff there. Okay, and another thing we're gonna want is a trigger hertz. See what I mean about the direction. So we're gonna want it 256, but you've got to do it facing this way. But I won't enable it to begin with. What I'll do is see how big is the tunnel. I'll do it the size of the tunnel. To that. Trigger hurt. I'll start it disabled. I won't kill anyone until he starts walking. So what we'll do is, on this bit, that's when it will start killing people as he walks past. Doesn't really matter down there. Down here, when he reaches here, it's when we'll disable it and people can then go past. Now for this trap, I'm going to show you how to do like one of those traps that just teleports you. And it's going to have an indicator so that you know it has been activated. To do that, you need to make it a brush. Actually, I'm just gonna go like this. I'm gonna make it. Let's use the. Let's just use the white light texture. But I will need to seal this here. Remember, Funk Brush can't seal world geometry. And what we're gonna do though is we're gonna leave it as white. Then it's gonna go red when it's active, and then it'll go green after that. But we need a place to teleport the players to. And I think I'm just going to where should I put it? Should I put it in the middle there? I was thinking I can make it a tunnel. Maybe I'll make it down here. And I'll have a train that just comes and kills you. Sort of be it. I won't make a really fancy tunnel here. I'll just make it really basic. Make it brick. Well, not that kind of brick. Actually, no. Let's make it rock. Let's make it rock. Remember, it's going to be dark in here, so. ground. Dirt ground. We'll use the other type of rock. Dynamic. Train. Where is it? Engine. I want to use that one. Actually, no, we'll do it from this side. Let's see, here we can do black. Black there. And what I'm going to do is make a funk no draw. I mean funk train. Track train. No user control. I'm actually gonna make it. I'm gonna make it passable and use a trigger hurt just to sort of make sure that no one can exploit it. It has been known to happen before. And on here, I'm gonna give it a dynamic light. These are expensive to use, meaning they can affect performance. Come on. Oh, I see. Yeah, of course I gotta do it in. Come on. That is being strange. Oh yeah, it's the pitch, isn't it? Of course. Also that colour, isn't it? Maybe a bit lighter. Not sure how that's gonna look. Let's give it a bit more yellow. I'm going to make sure this is turned off to begin with. Actually, no, you have to... No, it has to stay on, doesn't it? There is a way to do it, but I'm just going to leave it on, because if no one can see it, it doesn't really matter. You're only going to see it when you come down here. Okay, I will change the brightness as well, so... Oh yeah, that's it. You change the brightness here. So let's add some track, because there's bigger track that you use for these strings. Might be on seat, on well, train yard. Let's just use this. That's not quite right, actually. That's not the right track. CP well. Try rails. If I can't find it, then yeah, I'll just use that. Sure there was another type. I'll tell you what it is. It's because they use the texture track for it. Wood track. But you know what, I'm just going to use that because even though it's not quite the right size, I doubt anyone's going to care down here. Okay, so what's going to happen is you're going to teleport down here, and you're going to realize that your life is about to be over. There's going to be a ambient generic here. Horn. We'll use that. Well, actually, we'll set that to be attached to the that'll be attached to the train, because we'll make the source entity name the train. We need to name it though. Trap 15 destination, and of course we need to parent that to the trap 15 train. and the light. I will make that unblockable like later. And I'll just make that go out a bit like that. I'll make it not solid. I'll make the model not solid, just in case. Trigger hurt. Parent, trap 15 train. This is the last. This is the last trap though. So when this is done, that'll be it. Set it to freeze if you want the train icon. It should be that. Well, I do need to make a path track, don't I? Trap 15, path 1. That's fine, okay. First up target, and well, we're gonna want a bit more speed than that, aren't we? Well, let's say 250. Okay, 300. Trap 15, path 1. Now here, okay, I'm gonna seal this just for when we compile it to check. We're nearly done. You see how even a simple map like this still takes quite a bit of effort. So last thing we're gonna need is a trigger teleport. Just make it as big as that. Teleport. Start disabled, yes. Make sure clients is checked. Name trap 15 teleport. Remote destination. Trap 15 destination. On trigger trap 15. Teleport. Enable. What I will do, trap 15, teleport, trap 15, train, I'll make that start forward, and let's say trap 15 teleport will disable it after 3 seconds. Now this is where the indicator comes in handy for traps like this. So the brush is going to be set to red, so remember it's RGB, so red 255 so that's going to go red, and then well we want that to be immediately, then after 3 seconds we want it to be green. Also, I want the, after 3.3 seconds, I want the sound to play, you know, the horn. Now that should work. Let's compile it and take a look. So, if we go here.
Let's do it!
I'll have to add some lights here.
Ah!
Yeah, I don't think that's going to work because of how big it is. I'll just add some lights. Artificial lights.
How about them lads?
But if you look, you'll see that it does it goes red. It goes green.
Ah!
Let's sort that out. I'm just gonna add some regular lights because that's a bit of a pain. Doesn't really matter here. Tell you what, we'll add one for each piece of track. Move that back slightly. And yeah, I did see an error about this, that's because of that. Let's try that. Well, actually, let's put some buttons here. I also have to test the G-man trap. $14 and 15. Let's compile that and take a look. Go over here.
Kill 'em all!
I might just make them a bit. I'll just play the sound.
Demo is calling. If you're not dead, I've got work for you.
Let's try this one. So we're going.
Freedom!
Okay, I might have to. I have to check that. Let me guess, I haven't named it properly. So I thought I already did that. Oh, maybe not. Trap 12. Train. We'll just start forward. And brush enable. Something I'm gonna do down here though is okay. Change of plans. I am gonna use a dynamic light. No, I'm just gonna use a light above where the player spawns. Tell you what, I'm gonna just take the one from the spawn. Okay, let's try that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna make the sound play after 5 seconds. And I'm not gonna play it at the train, I'm just gonna play it here. But it doesn't really matter because... Okay, that's why it wasn't playing. Because it was, for some reason, it was going to the constraint on the trap 10 train. Okay, so we will have it after 3.3, but now it should actually play. I might change that just to the ordinary texture. That's better.
Stop!
Oh yeah, I was gonna check the 12th trap. I might extend this a bit though, just a little bit further. I might just make it a little bit longer. It crashed. Luckily, I'd only just run the map, so didn't lose too much there. Yeah, you might have seen. I did have another look at the on how payload maps do it, but you know it should be working fine. There's no reason why it should be floating like that. If I'm especially if I'm using, you know, the fizz object thing. But let's bring that back. I'll do this bit first, so if it does crash, at least I won't lose. I won't have to go back to the start again. Right, let's bring that here. So I realise that's not actually centered properly. Okay, bring that there. Go to the other end. Let's do that again. I'd say that's fine. But I might also just increase the speed slightly. Should we say 500? Let's try that. And I will try the G-Man trap. If both of these work, then that's basically it for the traps. Then I'll just have to do the ending, you know, the end room, the win room, the victory room, whatever you want to call it, the room you get to at the end. I'll probably do a spinner. And 9. I'll show you how to do 9 square, but you know, it's just well, especially if you got respawning, it's not that great. It's just AFK simulator, but people like it, so it's actually one of the
way to do it!
mini games to add. I'll tell you what I might do as well. I might just raise that slightly so it doesn't bump.
Help! Hey, give us a hand!
Ah, we got respawn. Round restarted just before it hit me.
Let's do it! Help me! Help me! Oh!
Demo, Miss Pauling here.
I think that's fine. And we'll check the G-Man trap. So, oh, I'm just gonna run through. Oh, I'm stuck. G-Men should come up. Hello, G-Man, are you there? Looks like we've forgotten something. I've been doing this for hours, you know, so please excuse me for, you know, making a few mistakes. Yeah, I thought so. I forgot to put that. Let's try that.
I got the way to do it! Ah! It's the devil's work!
Sort of works, except his animation didn't change, and the trigger hurt didn't activate. I mean, it should be working. There's no reason why it shouldn't be. On pass. Trigger hurt enable. Let's leave it for 3 seconds first, and let's also stop the train. Let's try that. Me uploading my videos like one after the other. Oh yeah, we're going in anyway.
Lads!
Okay. So he's stopping and then starting after 3 seconds. I know what I've done with the trigger hurt. It's not parented, is it? Of course. Yeah, it is being enabled. I just forgot to parent it. I am sorry that I'm sort of getting a bit agitated now because I've been at this for quite a while now. Well, you can see how simple things like that, you know, slow you down. Set default animation, walk or moderate. G-Man. Let's just try. Let's just try walk all. Set default animation, walk all. And that's all we should need to do. Alright, let's try this. I'll have to figure out which animations G-Man can do. To be honest, even if he is just
Demo, calling.
staying like
Silver
that,
up. I've got work.
it still works. Alright. Well, if you're still watching, then at least you got the patience. That's something you're gonna need if you're making one of these. A lot of patience, which not everybody has. You can see how frustrating it can be sometimes. Alright, I tell you what, I'm not even gonna bother changing his animation. He can just like idle and then stops there, moves forward. Unless I find one that actually works, I'll just leave him like that. Then we'll begin. I tell you what, I'll cut a doorway. Oh, I'm gonna leave that there. So that's gonna be our doorway. I might make it an archway actually, but I'll start that in the next video. Alright, thanks for watching.